I plant with Kinze planters and have been planting with Kinze planters for 40 years. We bought our first Kinze planter in 1982. We had had that planter for 18 years. So that's a true testament to how long that those planters will last and how dependable they are.
We've been Kinze customers for quite a while, ever since I remember being a little kid. We've had the grain carts that have been real reliable. We've had different pieces of Kinze machinery over the years and have really liked the quality.
We've been a Kinze customer for quite a few years. Back in the early 90s when we transitioned from tractors and wagons as our primary grain hauling equipment to semis. Our first auger wagon was a Kinze 1050.
My son Brian, he graduated out of high school in 1991 and he got his first Kinze planter in 92. I was running John Deere's and he told me that he wanted to get a Kinze. And so he got a split row 2500, I think it was. And that's what he started out with. So ever since then, our planters, he went to a 12 row and then a 16 row, and then we've been running these 16 rows throughout the last several years since then.
We've been a Kinze customer for about 18 years. I'll be the 4th generation farmer on this farm. We started with the new, when the 840s came out back then, and we just kind of stayed on to that, and every couple years trying to stay up on the models and just keep updating. Our consideration is always Kinze whenever we look to upgrade.
And then we went with the Kinze back, I don't even know what the first size was, but just the durability, pretty much the grain carts never failed us, you know.
We put a lot into these farms, our blood, sweat, and tears, and I know that sounds cliche, but it just feels like these farms are an extension of who we are. And that's why it's so important to me to have a great planter on it. It's just the Kinze family and what they stand for is really congruent with what I stand for, so I'm just very happy to align with them and work with them and have this kind of result. This is what you hope for, pray for, and I'm just very content with it.
Farmer invented. John Kinzenball put this together and was quite innovative in his ideas in the early ones, and even today they seem like they keep getting better.
You know, Kinze, with a lot of their employees with the farm background and coming from a farm, gives us a lot of confidence, and you know, they're utilizing the equipment themselves, and they know what some of the pain points might be in operating equipment, and it shows that they've put some thought into that.
To buy from a company that has employees that also farm or help farmers, or the owners themselves are farmers, I think it's a great situation because they understand what happens on a farm and what that equipment needs to do in order to be efficient and productive at the same time.
It's nice to have farmers working to put products out because they know firsthand the different issues that you experience out in the field and what works and what doesn't. And I think that really improves the quality of product and makes it easier on the farmer.
And the hands-on experience of the plant, how they build the stuff, and the people that care is really important when you buy their product. You know, they take pride in their work, and that means a lot.
Usually if it's invented or designed or built by a farmer, it's a pretty good product.
The first Kinze I had was a 26-foot mocktail. Used it 2 years, and then I bought the 30-foot. But this mocktail is heavy. It's heavier than some of the competition that I've looked at.
Any of the Kinze products what we have had, they're really built well. Kinze's always been an innovator, and they have sure progressed with the times with these carts.
But you know, we've had a loyalty to Kinze, but I feel that Kinze has had a loyalty back to us as the farmers to say, you know, we're going to bring you the best that we can and next year we're coming back with better.
I would say it's simple. I keep going back to that, but when I have a full-time job, I can't afford lots of breakdowns, lots of things to get in the way. So when I'm ready to plant, I'm ready to plant. And that dependability and ease of working it is huge to me.
Looked at some of the options I had and talked to some of the local farmers, and I decided that Kinze was going to be the best fit for me. One of my good friends has been running Kinze equipment for quite some time, and he had tried some of the competitors in the past, and he just said by far the Kinze was the best. So I was able just to buy the best.